What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Kelsey's Constrictors. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how to start your reptile breeding business. So for this week's video, my original plan was to do how to start your reptile breeding business. But in light of recent and semi-recent events going on with the legislation and the bills and the laws that they're trying to pass in our government regarding our exotic animals, I felt like I should back up a little bit from that topic and talk a little bit more and just remind everybody how important USARC is and fighting for our ability and our rights, our freedoms to keep these animals and be able to breed them and have our own business and stuff like that. So the depressing video that I saw today was the guy, I am sorry I don't know his name, but the guy who started Underground Reptiles. Now he has over 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. They have over 89,000 followers on Instagram. Okay, these are big name reptile breeders. In the video that he posted today, he said that he was not going to be making any more YouTube videos. They've already taken all of his tegus, and he's slowly going to be taking all of his YouTube videos down. That is very, very heartbreaking to me because I love my YouTube channel, I love educating people, I love making these videos, and I love the feedback that I get from all of y'all. I mean, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are my audience. Like, this is why I do this, you know? So that's like a huge part of it for me, but I also love educating about the animals. I love talking about them. What I learn to tell you is helping me learn more about them. There's so many facets to it that I love about it, and I don't want to give it up, but it makes me feel like if someone who has 300,000 subscribers and is so incredibly successful in the reptile business is saying that he's no longer going to be posting YouTube videos, they've taken some of his animals, like a whole entire collection of species, they've taken all of them, and he is seeing this chapter in his life coming to a close. How does that make me feel? Someone who's just getting started in their first year. And I'm trying not to be a Debbie Downer or negative Nancy here, but I mean, this is the reality of it, y'all. You know, we have got to continue bugging, nagging, bitching at, whatever phrase you want to use. We have got to keep on their asses, on the government's asses about this stuff. We have got to just flood their inboxes, their voicemail boxes, flood every single type of communication you can possibly get with them with this issue. And again, the guy from Underground Reptiles, I don't know his name, but he was talking about that they're here in Florida. They're not too far from me. He was talking about Governor DeSantis probably not even knowing that this is an issue. And he's probably right. I mean, DeSantis he's a very big, important man. He probably has lots of other things to worry about than a few snakes. But what he's saying is so true. You know, I think a lot of people, myself included, can sometimes get into this complacent mindset of, oh, someone else will do it. Well, if everyone says someone else will do it, no one's going to do anything. So even though it feels like your voice is small and maybe meaningless or pointless, it's not, I promise. Because when all of us band together, when all of us are under the wing of USARC and they are fighting for us, they're like the big kid in school fighting the bully for you. You know, we're these little ants on the ground, and then we've got this huge looming monster ahead of us trying to take everything from us, and then we have a mediator in between. So we've got to be supporting USARC, stay involved, stay educated on their website. They post updates on everything. They're a great organization, seriously. Even if you don't have any exotic animals, I mean, they fund research, they do auctions, they do all kinds of different stuff. So they're a great organization, and the reason that I am making another video about this and reiterating it is because it is so important to me. And I know that so many people feel the exact same way that I do. It is so important to become a USARC member or do some sort of campaigning or peaceful protesting, some sort of education, getting the word out there that there are these laws and bills that are trying to be passed to take away our animals from us. Because always remember, stuff starts small. A law will be passed here or there and you think it doesn't affect you, but what happens is they build upon it and they build upon it and they build upon it, and pretty soon no one's going to be able to have any pets other than a cat or a dog. So don't think that just because they're banning iguanas, tegus, or venomous snakes, just because you don't have some of those kinds of animals that they're trying to ban or make illegal or ban importation, anything like that, if you don't have one of those animals, it's still going to affect you in the future. Because they're going to start with iguanas, they're going to start with tegus, they're going to start with Burmese pythons, particularly pythons, rattlesnakes. They're going to move up and up and up the scale until you're no longer allowed to have corn snakes, ball pythons, boa constrictors, rats, mice, birds, fish, tarantulas, any animal that you could consider an exotic animal is going to be added to this list eventually if we don't nip it in the bud now. So please, please call your senators, email them, get involved in education. I like to take my snakes out in public with me, and I like to teach people about what's going on, and a lot of people are not even aware of this. So just bringing awareness to the issue alone is something great that you can do to help keep them from taking our animals. Education about this subject, education about snakes, education about reptiles and breeding and stuff like that, that stuff is my passion. And I don't want to ever stop doing that. I wanted to do this for the rest of my life. And I'm not even into my first year yet, and I feel like I'm seeing my dreams being taken from me. If these laws and bills start passing and they start banning all these animals and we're not allowed to keep them anymore, what's the point of me making these videos? What is the point of me having this YouTube channel? If you don't make videos, but this is important to you, then share this video. Share it on your page. Spread the word. We've got to spread the word and get people in the know about what's actually going on in the world right now. So the reason that I'm making another video about this is because this stuff is still going on. And sometimes people need a reminder that stuff is still going on, because I'll be honest with you, it slips my mind sometimes. I have my business logo on my Instagram colored green, and I look at that every single day, but I don't actively think, oh, that's right, the Lacey Act, So it's just important to stay on it and not get complacent, because the second that we get complacent is when they're gonna attack us. If you love snakes, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Got some really cool stuff coming up. I got a new snake. I have a review video coming up, so you definitely don't want to miss it. If there is anything that I neglected to mention in this video in ways that you can help or support or get the word out more, please leave it in the comments below, because it is so important to go as many avenues as we possibly can to educate people, get the word out, and to stop these laws from being passed and affecting our livelihoods. As always, thanks for watching, and thank you for being patient with me as I have kind of gotten off my uploading schedule, but we are getting back into the groove of things, so you can expect more videos from me now, and I will see y'all next time. And we're not allowed to have any kind of animal that you could possibly think of that would be considered an exotic animal, or putting them on